Yeah, I did it again. Yeah, I started it without, okay. Actually. Excuse me. Yeah, that pink looks pretty good. I guess, yeah, this is a good place to start, right? Oh. Okay. Hello, hello, hey, hi, howdy, hey there, shalom, salam, willkommen, bienvenidos, and irashaimase. Look, yokoso, something like that, I don't know. Wakarimasen. There's a lot to do, not much time to do it in, and quite frankly, a lot to talk about. If you were here on Tuesday, you'd know that I wasn't, and I don't know what taxes are, and at this point, quite frankly, I'm too nervous to ask, or something to that effect. you know, I do taxes and whatnot because that's what you do so you don't get arrested and held in prison for whatever, you know, tax evasion or something. And I don't like that. However, being human, existing on this earth as we do, in a society, we have certain responsibilities. And expectations of us from others about other something, I don't know. So, had to take care of that. You know, last day of the fiscal year or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, that's all taken care of now. There shouldn't be any other interruptions from here on out. I know saying that is kind of asking for it. So I appreciate just showing up. I appreciate, oh, you've already got one. That, you know, there's a lot to do. So let's do it. All right. Shoot. I needed a whole wall, didn't I? Well, nothing 5 more minutes can't fix, you know? Not like we got a lot of time, a lot of things to do today and very little time to do it in. No, nothing like that. you know, it's spring now. And I'm very excited about all the pastel colors and spring type nonsense. Okay, gotta do some decorating inside these houses. Prepare them for sale, as it were. No, that's fair. Why? Why are you doing that? Kind of like a footlocker or whatever. I like that. That's nice, the continuous damage thing. That's right. I'm formidable. Hmm. ¿Dónde está? I'm gaining too much of that. I don't need that much. Hmm. Don't remember. But I do need something else here. Hmm. I think it kind of crowds it, but I think that's a good thing here. It's fine. It's fine. It adds color or something. Contrast. Really, what it's doing is it's creating separation between the two parts of the village. There's the folks that do all of the fishing down at the bottom of the hill. There's the religious group down here at this bottom of the hill. I don't know. Should they be farmers of some sort? Some kind of the more I look at it, the more I hate that red. Now maybe it's the calcite. But I feel like we need to change it. And if we're using the cherry wood for these kinds of things, then we can't use that. That didn't help at all. Yeah, that's right. I made exactly the right number of blocks. I'm just that good. Well, slabs, I guess, not blocks. That's how it's supposed to be. Absolutely. I love it. It's horrible, and I love it. That's not enough light. Yes. Okay, what can this person be here on the corner? They've got to have a fun job, a special job. I don't know how to make a loom. How do you make one of these stone cutters? I forget. Stone and iron. Eat just a little so we can sprint. Because then we can have more houses up here. And these folks will be the animal husbandry people, whatever you call them. Farmers or something, I don't know. The leather workers and the loom people and I'm sure they love being called the loom people, by the way. The what are they called? What are they called? The guys with the cauldrons. What are they called? Those aren't the leather workers, are they? Are they? I don't know, man. I mean, this is my show, isn't it? Or something? I'm not really sure. Stone cutters. You know, I should have built a mine, like a strip mine that they could work out of. And then give him a little desk to work on. Perfect. And I think we'll do the same thing with all of these. We'll just give them a little workspace that doesn't work on that because he's stupido. Dang it. Right? That's lore. I'll give him some sort of chair, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna have a workbench back here. Maybe there. We'll need a chest in here. Probably like that. And then it's kind of like an altar thing almost. I don't know. But it'll all make sense. It's supposed to be a cramped area for a reason, and everyone loves it. Laugh and agree. This person here needs their own little workbench area thing with their stone cutter. It's close enough. It's fine. It's fine. And I guess we turn the floor into dirt. Right? Because they're poor. Poor stone cutters. Do a lantern from the ceiling here. Kind of like that. We need some bushes and stuff. And I think... I want a small stair up to that. Right? He was ready to throw down. Just be like extra storage area or something, and maybe even a second bed. And then it's not so far that they can hurt themselves. It's perfect. Matter of fact, can do that. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Human music. I like it. I do have another barrel, so I guess we'll throw that here. Ooh, right. Right. Okay. That's a quandary. Certainly just take the easy way out. Pull that piece off and drop it in right below that. Oh yeah, I was gonna put a second bed in there, wasn't I? Yeah, no. Never mind, I'm not putting a second bed in. Not like that, at least. Maybe? If they get down here, are they stuck down there? I don't know, I guess we'll find out, right? Yeah, definitely need some foliage around it, but I think we're on our way there, and it's time to start putting up some trees. I think our first neighborhood is done. There's the guy that cooks the stuff, too. The, I don't know, when you use the not the blast furnace, the other one. Whatever that one's called. Um, what was it that I needed up here? I don't remember. bushes. Oops, short grass. Why would I do that when I can do that? Okay. Oh, and tree limbs. Right. And I need some sort of street lamp out here because, you know, they can't be trusted to make their own decisions properly. Um, right. I mean, everyone can walk under it, so it's that. Except for golems. I don't know. We could do kind of an archway kind of thing. Okay, he's still down there. Hmm. I mean, yeah, it's a thing. Yeah. Let's grow some trees. Ooh, that didn't grow as tall as I wanted it to. Gotta cut that down. Do I need something that tries to attach to it? There's a giant oak, thank you. It's a little messed up, I'll give you that. It's fine. More bone meal. I didn't have more bone meal down there, did I? And then we don't want to encroach on this area up here too much. But I think we do need another one or two over here. Somewhere. Another one over here. Ooh, hello. Ooh, hello. Could you stop that, please? Yeah. Yeah, we need more lampposts over here. And yes, that can stay a cherry tree. The rest of them will be... Why would you sleep with the door open? Is that door on backwards? Is that why? Anyway. What was I saying? I need something over here. Lanterns. Streetlights. Need streetlights along the whole path. I need some streetlights over here. Well, not streetlights necessarily, but something like streetlights. Something akin to. I have a chest down there, and they definitely have places for stuff. Copper. More copper. This is that whole world design nonsense you talk about. Where you're creating lore by adding in elements of modern world stuff. It's gonna be difficult to get all these lights in and make it look pretty, but I think we can manage. It's not going to be that difficult. This is really nice. This is nice and cozy. They're all really close together and shrekking about or something, I don't know. Whatever kids say these days. That's a little bit too close. Yeah. Because the council would have had something to say about this. I like that one. That one's well hidden. This is not. I do like this little area behind the house. I think this is great. This is yeah, it's like a whole thing. As the kids say, that's lore. Or something. I don't really know. I wasn't there. Anyway, I think we're almost to the point where we want to start. You got locked in with knockback. Okay. Right. Enderman. Go. Go on. Go to the other room. You too. Go. Go on, go be with your friends. Haha. Sir, you're gonna be the last one. Well, the last librarian, at least. Gonna cooperate? I guess not. The fact that you'd think I'd ever want thorns. That's a good efficiency 5 trade, honestly. He should curse of vanishing in himself. Density, you'll never scam me with that again. Was that projectile protection 1 for like 40 emeralds? That's funny. I was gonna go look for more calcite. I don't know, I get 5, 10 stacks of it. What is breach? And was that a 6? Wanted to do this thing once where instead of selecting trades for villagers, whatever they've got, the first thing they've got, that's what you take. And you just keep going until you have every single trade. You know, kind of like what you have to do with the smiths and the masons. You kind of just lock them in at whatever and then figure out what they got later. I mean, the fact that I haven't smacked a villager yet, that's the real win here. The real miracle. He really doesn't want to give it to me, does he? I mean, I saw it once. I remember seeing it once. 3 or 4 villagers ago, I guess. I don't know. But it was like 100. It was a lot, whatever it was. Several emeralds. I do need impaling at some point, don't I? Yeah, I've got all these, aquatic weapons. And the Riptide. The Vance Joy. Chanel. Coco Chanel. Gotta come up with something for Blast. The Jimmy Neutron protection. The Vlads. The Bruce Willis. I don't know. Well, apparently he's fallen out of favor. I don't really know what's going on with that. I don't really pay attention to these celebrity things. Celebrity dreams gone by or whatever. I swear that said power 6. I don't think there's a power 6. Not in this game, at least. Not as it's written. $63 emeralds. Yeah. Well, that's the one we want, but not the price that we want. Let's try again, buddy. Come on. How about a 20? 25, something like that, you know? The lowest it could be is like 25, right? I don't know, it kind of seems like it's the only thing that I'm not getting. Bane of arthropods, what a joke. If only there was some way to know what they were going to do next. If you could know, like, without having to reach into their inventory and check them, you know? Does Smite work on regular bony boys, or is it just the zombies and the rage skeletons? Is that respiration 3 for 58? I don't know, I might just give up on Smite and get Bane. Just to make everything about the spiders. You know, for all the trouble that I thought they were going to be at the very beginning, I don't think they've been any trouble at all, honestly. They were... I don't think they've killed me. I don't think I've been killed by a spider. Creepers... zombies... I don't think I got killed by a ghast, but I definitely got killed by a... Enderman, I think. I don't know, I've done a lot of stupid things with Enderman. I use up all of my Axis durability and not get a reasonable trade. Impaling 5. Let's make it as expensive as possible. Just some of these, you just know they're delusional, you know? It's just like, wow, that's a lot of emeralds, are you sure? You're just selling a book, you know that, right? It doesn't make a huge difference, usually. And channeling's the one with lightning, right? I mean, the 4 for 28. That's getting close. We're almost there. Can we get 5 for 28? I feel like we should place our bets. How many more rolls will it take to get there? 32. That's higher, but that means that the next one's going to be lower, right? Instead of Bane 5, we'll get Smite, and it'll be 15 emeralds. Well, Smite 2 for 10. That's kind of close. It's almost what I was saying. I don't believe it's actually random. I think this is a generated list. I mean, of course, I know it's a generated list. That's how programming works. But it's been predestined. Pre-sorted. Pre-established. Just for fewer emeralds. And few enough, all said and done, hopefully, that can reasonably get these books. So I'm going to need at least 2. Maybe 4. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Bane for 40. Huh. That's getting close. That is getting close. I just need it in one book, you know, not two. Should we? Power 5. No, I need Bane. Not power. Smite. That's the one. I almost struck him. I was overwhelmed. Seemed like he deserved it or something, I don't know. How much? 38. Dude, you're going back up. You gotta go back down. All the way down. To 0. Make it free. Just give them away. I'm sure it'll be good for business. Didn't I say something about going fishing when it was raining? I know that's why I'm carrying around the fishing rod. Just keep getting distracted. Bane for 40 again. Come on, let's do it. Don't know what I think piercing's the one for the crossbow. Luck of the sea, luck of the sea, luck of the Irish. Quick charge is also for it, I believe. Quick draw? Quick charge. Well, I don't know. It's all very confusing. Are you joking? You're joking, right? That's cheaper than I can get it now with a 3-time converted dude. Hate this game. That and unbreaking. Unbreaking is like 100. Just don't want to spend an hour on this, you know? Let alone 2. I just want to get it done. You feel? Oh. How much? 39? We're getting close, man. I can feel it. I can taste it. I can perceive it through the shadows and miasma or something, I don't know. I can perceive it through the mists. Mending for 34. Who does he think he is? The first villager ever to offer me mending? I like that we're just far enough away from the water that the zombies don't bother us here. That makes me happy. I still don't know how I'm gonna protect the villagers down on the coast. I may not. I may just let them kind of do their own thing, you know? They'll survive in whatever way they know how. They'll reproduce, and the village will take care of itself. Sorry, Smite 4 for 15, that. Again, I don't want to use 2 books when I could use 1, but that's... I mean, that's getting close to what we're looking for, isn't it? I almost got him there. Impaling 5. I don't even know what impaling goes on. Come on, give me that smite 5. I deserve it now. And channeling's only good during thunderstorms, right? Like, it doesn't work during normal rain? Or does it? Anyway, Riptide. And that other one. Loyalty. And I guess Piercing's the third one, so that's... No, Piercing's not the... I don't know. I don't know. That was Protection 4 for 24, though. You know. Once again, blowing the prices I have out of the water. In a real and appreciable way. I remember what it was I was looking for again. Smite. Smite 5. Smite V. Must be impaling. I don't know. That's not what I wanted. Yep, hoping to avoid that, but I guess it happens sometimes. $54 for 4. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have said anything. It's okay, buddy. You're not hurt. See, we're having fun. This is a good time. No one's smacking anyone with a... with an axe. I don't understand. Some of these trades are up by like 5, and some of them are up by like 1 or 2. Is he liking me again or not? He just nodded his head. He says he is. He's just taking his sweet time about doing it, I guess. What I do know is that trading with him will make him happier. And then time will cool him off completely. Then I gotta go around and convert all of them again. Because they're losing their religion. Right, because piercing's the one for the thing, and impaling is the one for the other thing. The thing that I have, yeah. Actually, I think I do have some crossbows as well, but it's not primarily what I use. That was a good price for fire protection. I didn't realize how loud it was when it was raining. It's very loud. We'll have to do more to put more roofs on things. Higher roofs? You know, for my sanity. Because it's gonna rain. I just know it. I'm gonna stay awake, and I'm just not gonna... I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna be rain guy. It's always raining. Mr. Rain Man or something. Raindrops are falling on my shoulder. They're falling on my shoulder. Every breath I get much shoulder. They're falling on my shoulders. Bro, I could punch you. You irritating. Yeah, he's been arguing with me for like an hour now. Bro. Just give me the trade I need. That price, different story. Or something, I don't know. Bro, what even is impaling? Bane for 60. Come on, smite for 22. Come on, smite 5. Be my buddy. Be my man, or whatever. I said, are you gonna be my girl? What you say? Man, I'm ready for a shower. It would take a lot of villagers to get all of the trades, just taking the first trade that they offer. And it would take a lot of emeralds, because they're not going to be cheap. I guess it would make it more, I don't know, entertaining is one thing. Oh, more desirable, you could feel better about it or something? I don't know. Come on, do the thing for me. You know that crazy thing I like. Do it. Do it. Do it now. See, he knows what I want. That's why he's not giving it to me. These villagers are evil. They're sadistic and maniacal. He still doesn't like me any better, though. Impaling. Riptide. Don't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Nuh-uh, you can't tell me nothing. Now, that would be one thing as well. Taking your time to go through and find the best possible trades for every single trade. Like, the first perfect trade you get, you just take it. And then you go from there. And everything gets more and more difficult because you're scrolling through thousands of trades. Come on. You can do it. Smite 5 for 20. He's definitely coming to like me better. His prices are already coming down. I don't like him any better. And, you know, I guess that's the way it should be. Because these little Johnnies, Gonzos, hecklers. Because they're all just standing around heckling me the whole time. Like, oh, you're not going to get the trade you want. Oh, ha ha ha. You don't deserve to have happiness in life or something like that. I don't know. They're evil. Evil little guys. And they're just trying to upset me. But that's okay. I'm not going to let them upset me. Not in that way. Whew. I'm better than the machine. Don't me, you heard me. You cannot win. This is not your show. You're not what this is about. Or this isn't about you? I don't know. Something like that. Breach. Knockback. Punch. Nothing. Nothing. Thorns 3. That's a much more reasonable price for it. Fire Protection 4 for a much less reasonable price. I think we saw like a 40, 35, 36, something like that. Not that it matters. We might get it, we might not. It's going to be a long time before we even consider that. Quite frankly, you get protection, just regular old Protection 4, and you get all the protection you need. Except for me. I kept the sweeping edge. I kept the projectile protection on my chest plate because I know me, and I know that when I start getting pelted with arrows and those flying things that the liquid zombies throw at me, there's no time to think. You just run straight head-on into the problem and swing your sword wildly. With a vengeance, as they say. Creating that perfect situation to lose everything because you're 900 feet underground and weird. And everything is falling apart around you as you get surrounded by every single enemy within a 250 meter range, and well, you know, it's your fault. You wanted this. You created these situations that made it possible. Oh. Yeah, it's just an hour talking to this guy, trying to get him to do what I want to do. And he just doesn't care. He wants to have his own little book club. Has it been 3 full days? I think it's been 3 full days. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. It's dawn of the 3rd day, I guess. Bum bum. I don't know why he keeps taunting me like this. He's like, here's a 5. You wanted a 5, right? Yes, I do want a 5, but I want a very particular 5. You've shown it to me once. Show me again. Only show me a better price, because that last price was unconscionable. Quite frankly. Quite frankly, my dear, it was unconscionable. There was no way you were going to sell that. Not to me. Not to anybody. You're gatekeeping, collecting wither skeleton skulls. That's what you're doing. For how much? 22? Ah! I hate these guys. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. You know what I'm looking for. I know you got it, dude. Come on. Come on, man. Quit teasing me like that, man. Come on, dude. Let's do it. One more. Just smite 5. For 20. What are the 5 stages? It's like denial, grief, bargaining, heresy, and acceptance or something. Pretty sure heresy is one of them. Grief? No, grieving is the whole thing. Man, I want pizza. Although we were talking about cheesesteak, hoagies or whatever they're called. Cheesesteak jimmies. What do they call that sandwich? Philly cheesesteak. Cheesesteak hoagie. Cheesesteak jimmies. That sounds good too, though. I could totes do that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Smite 5. 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 Bro, if you're not going to give me Smite 5, I don't know how long I can keep you around. The board has been talking about getting rid of you. They said that it was important that you create a healthy working environment where we can all achieve what we're looking for here. So you need to give me Smite 5. And then you'll get emeralds, and you'll get all sorts of other things, I guess. I don't know. What do you want? You just want emeralds. You want paper? I'll give you some paper. You want some emeralds? I'll give you some emeralds. You want books? I will give you books. I just need Smite 5. At a reasonable price. Come on. I know you can do it. I know you want to. I did it again. That was bad. I don't know, I might as well kill him at this point, right? Because we're back all the way in the hole, and there's no way he's giving me a Smite 5 at this point. Sue, Smite 4? Okay, that's close. Come on, give me the 5. Heck, I'll take a 30. Half a stack of emeralds for Smite 5. I can get behind that. It's the whole stack. That's what bothers me, man. You know, you could be angry and not be vengeful like that. Being all passive-aggressive and nonsense. Come on, man. I know you want to give it to me. Just give me it. Give me Smite 5. You know, at this point, I might even take a 34, a 32, something like that, you know? Just like something less than 40. Anything less than 40. Depth Strider 3. 36 for mending. See, I've seen a lot of mending. I've seen a lot of the other things. I do not see a lot of smite. You know, it might get so bad that I just actually do it. Because he's really getting there, you know? It's just, what, like, 2 more hits? That was protection 4 for like 22. mending for an exorbitant fee, I'm sure. I didn't really look at it. It was just mending, and I was like, I don't want that. I don't need any of that. Whew. And then it's just like, oh, hey, you can pay a ton for this, and then you can use 7,200 levels to install it on your book or whatever. Just like, no, thank you, bro. Let's just... Why can't we be friends? Let's be reasonable to each other, everyone, all the time. This is the higher law or whatever is love one another. Be excellent to everyone. And some blasted teenagers from the 1980s can't have the best advice out there. Somehow it's the truth. And still, somehow it's the truth. Be excellent to everyone. Words to live by. See, now I've even seen Efficiency 5. That means I know he has everything. I'm pretty sure I've seen the highest level of every single trade. He just doesn't want to give me the satisfaction of having Smite in a level 5. I don't think I have Smite at all, honestly, with any of these guys. Even if it is just 1 emerald each. For 30. See, he heard me, and he was like, oh, I'm not going to give you a Smite 5, but I'll give you a Smite 4 for 30. It's like, bro, I know what you're doing. You don't have to pretend. If you're not going to give it to me, you should just say it now. Save both of our time, you know? I just want the one trade. I just need the one thing. There's that impaling again. Sharpness, quick charge, something else, nothing else, everything else. Nothing but the stuff I don't need. Bro, my wrist is getting tired. Oh. The carpet tunnels is real. The carpet tunnels are real? The tunnels of carpet. You know, at this point, I might even take a 40. Just none of this 60 nonsense. 58? No, thank you. Well, yep, that's... Yeah, they all saw that. Whoops. Okay, well, they didn't see anything. That's good. So, I mean, I guess we answered a question there. We know how many strikes it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a villager. I just realized this house doesn't have any windows. That's fine. They don't need them. They don't need windows. What are they going to do with them? They wouldn't even know what to do if they had them. Okay, so we need to... sculpt these trees a little bit. I think it's great, honestly. Maybe cut that back a little bit. And then look at it from on top of the hill, I guess, you know? The way I was looking at it, but not realizing how beautiful it was because there's just trees in the way. Here's our wonderful little forest. Growing back with humans inside. Well, human activity. Human-like activity. Human-adjacent activity. Oh. Oh. Yep, that's what I wanted. Come on, hit with that second recharge. There we go. I know I've got extra seeds somewhere. They're not allowed to have tridents. Only I can have tridents. And only when I choose to use them. Pumpkin seeds. There we go. Single piece of dirt. Where did I get a single block of dirt from? Yeah, some of these are super expensive. That sounds like a little guy. Yep, definitely a little guy in there. It's been the most profitable plot of land I've got. Would the little guy fall into the chamber overnight? That's the question. I could have made this as like a nice building. It's like remake it. That way I always know where the mending guy is. Oh, yep, there he is. Made his way to the hole. Yeah, maybe he'll just make his way into the cart. All on his own. Yeah, you know, I forgot I had that down there. Oh, just a few more stacks, and it's all full. Cool. Just a few more stacks, and it's all full. Cool. Honestly, with as slow as that goes, I could probably just use the one here. Realistically, they've been running about the same amount of time, and they've got... That's some creepy noise. Right. You can put conduits down in the water, and that'll do the same job. But I won't hang on to my conduits. I need them for something. I'm sure I do. You know, just a kind of disjointed matrix of underwater light. Where'd my piece of glass go? I know where it is. It's in a chest somewhere underground. Wow. Just a ton of garbage. Just so much garbage. So much garbage. Okay. Kind of cool because you get to see the seafloor. And that they're still coming towards me. They're still spawning and they're still coming towards me. At least it doesn't hate me, so there's that. We're just never gonna get this one. It's just not possible. Yeah, he's already charging full price for stuff. For maximum price. It's not looking good. For a vintage boutique bookshop. 26, that's close. Just give me what I want. And we can stop this crazy train. This revolving door of villagers. Need a villager sorter. Like, full-on breeder with a sorter. It's so weird not seeing the angry particles there. Get more Smite 4s, I think. Closer to getting our Smite 5, I suppose. There's no really, no real knowing for sure. Oh, it's wild. I was sick weeks ago and my throat, my voice is still affected. Oh, it smells good. Just a lot of bookshelves. A lot of paper. $45 for Smite 4. Good prices, bad products. Yeah, that should be our slogan. Like bad prices, exorbitant prices. I mean, I guess I don't need Smite. I just want it. I just fight a lot of zombies, you know? Feels necessary. Like the shortest words or whatever. Ugh. Ooh, hello. 49. That's... whatever. We'll take it. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna be quitting time here pretty soon, because, yes, that's why. Did you make, cheesesteak jimmies?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Smells pretty good in here.
Oh, well, there's not much left if you wanted some.
Oh, I did.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh. I see how it is.
See, I've been eating onions.
I have no, I can't tell. What are you burning over there?
More onions.
Okay.
You should here put your food. Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Mm. Oh. Mm. Mm.
I think you might want to go check on those onions.
You think? I think you're wrong. I'm enjoying myself here.
Well, be that as it may. No, it's already grown back. It's beautiful. The circle of life and whatnot, so on and so forth. Oh, you got luck at the 3? Nice. Oh. All right. That should be everyone. All of the necessaries. Okay. That one in there on the hill, I don't know if I like that. It might be too big for the sight line. You know? Hmm. Oh, definitely made some good progress. Cherry planks. Cherry. Well, I guess that's it for today. That's all I really have time for, so we'll leave it there. I appreciate you stopping by. I know you don't have to spend this time here with me, and it means a lot to me that you do spend it here. So, without further ado, not to do. Without further ado, I want to bid you farewell. However, I have one request before I go. One thing you can do for me. Yeah, really do for yourself. Maybe do for someone else. Weird. Very strange. Anyway. Thank you again for joining me. Go hug someone you love. And take care. Hefty!